sworn comrades of many a campaign, lay side by side, as they had lain in camp and bivouac all over the wide frontier, and poor Denny could only gasp a loyal word of warning to his officer, "Get back, sir! For God's sake, get back!" ere the life-blood came gushing from his mouth. Bending low, Field grabbed the faithful fellow in his strong arms, and calling to the nearmost men to look to Wing, bore his helpless burden back through stifling smoke clouds, laid him on the turf at the foot of the cottonwood, then ran again to the perilous work of fighting the flames, stumbling midway over another prostrate form. "Both hands! Both hands!" he yelled as again his blanket whirled in the air, and so, by dint of desperate work, the inner line of flame at last was stayed. But every man of the gallant little squad of fire fighters had paid the penalty of his devotion and felt the sting of hissing lead. Field the last of all. Westward now, well nigh 100 yards in width, a broad, black, smoking patch stretched across the pathway of the swift-coming wall of smoke and flame, a safeguard to the beleaguered command, worth all the soldier's sacrifice it cost. In grand and furious sweep, the scourge of the prairies sent its destroying line across the wide level to the south of the sheltering grove. But in the blood and sweat of heroic men, the threatening flames of the windward side had sputtered out. The little garrison was safe from one, at least, of its dread and merciless foes, though 5 of its best and bravest lay dead or dying, and others still sore stricken, in the midst of the smoking grove. "Field, old boy," said Ray with brimming eyes, as he knelt and clasped the hand of the bleeding lad, while the Sioux fell back in wrath and dismay from the low-aimed, vengeful fire of the fighting line. "This means the Medal of Honor for you, if word of mine can fetch it." End of chapter 12.